What is up, everybody? My name is Caleb. If you're seeing this, I've decided to start a YouTube channel dedicated to fixing up and restoring this old truck I got. Without further ado, let me show you her. This is my 1983 Toyota pickup. It's an SR5 two-wheel drive with a 22R engine in it. There she is right there. As you can see, I'm doing oil change right now. She's pretty beat up, you know. She's got some rust in some spots, you know, needs some work, but nothing we can't do. See right here, just parked beside my cul-de-sac. But now I was told the engine was good, and it is from a friend of mine that I got this truck, so it shouldn't be too. I think it should be pretty good. But I'm doing the oil change right now. I'm gonna kind of show you guys everything, see if I can get it running. There's no battery in it currently. I'm gonna pull the battery out of my dad's 2002 F-150, and I think it should work. I'm pretty sure they are both 24s, but we're gonna do that. I'm gonna change the spark plugs, and I do know it needs a new mechanical fuel pump. Little thing about these trucks, they have a mechanical fuel pump and they have a electronic fuel pump. So this is the screwing on the cap for the oil. This is the mechanical fuel pump right here. As you can tell, it is very old and dirty and gross, as long as the rest of the engine bay, but we'll get all that cleaned up. This car's been sitting for about 15 years, give or take, I don't know. But surprisingly, it's in pretty good condition. Like all the hoses are good, all the lines, the carburetor's still good. I might need to just rebuild the carburetor a little bit, but just 2-barrel carb, it's not gonna be anything hard. But anyways, let's get started on her. So first things first, what I'm gonna do is take off the intake that goes to the carburetor, so that way I can have better access to the mechanical fuel pump, and 2, for the spark plugs. So I'll show you that here. So I'm gonna be taking this off. There's just one bolt here. Now this is just kind of hand tight, so I don't know what that is. I believe it is I don't know, I think it looks like a 10. It looks like a 10 right there. And then there's also, right here is just a little screwdriver. Just a little screwdriver, get it taken off. We're gonna take that off, and then we will have better access to everything that we need to get to. I'll put the battery in, we'll try and crank it up, see what happens. Now there is fuel in the tank. The fluids are pretty good. I just did the oil. I think it should be good, so let's go. Hey guys, so I've never put up a YouTube channel or a video before, so I'm kind of just have my phone set up on a little makeshift bipod. But I just want to show you, I got everything unscrewed on this. So there's that one bolt here and the little closing right there. Now this will lift off now, but first things first, I need to undo that. We'll take off the clips here. And then the top will come off for the air filter. There's another little, I'll show you guys here. There's the hose that went here from the top of the carburetor's little intake thing, and then there's another pipe here we're gonna need to remove, and one right here. There's 2 more, but I'm just gonna flip it over and kind of lay it on its side there. So let's get that taken off, and I can show you how that all works. So I'm gonna set down my screwdriver. I'm gonna take this one off. Make sure, especially working on old cars, be careful with everything. You don't want to break anything, especially if parts are hard to find. It can be a pain in the booty.
I like your truck.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry?
That thing's dope.
Thank you. Trying to get it running. Some guy likes my truck. But, so now we have access to everything. So, I see here's a 2-barrel carburetor. I think I might just rebuild that just to, kind of have it work better, but we'll see how it goes. Now, so here's the fuel pump right here, mechanical one, we're gonna get changed. And then if you pull out all the coil packs here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, because it is an inline 4. And we're gonna get the spark plugs changed. I am using the NGKs, just platinum alloy spark plugs. Here is the part number, you know, pause it there, do whatever. And then just the mechanical fuel pump, and there is the part number. Got everything at O'Reilly's. Now for the mechanical fuel pump, I'm going to be taking this off and then putting on the new one. So right down here you can see there is this is a 12 millimeter socket, 12 millimeter bolt, and there's another one on the other side. You guys can see that one right down there, and then that comes off. There's these little hoses. They're just little pinch clips, you know. So pinch them, push them back. This one up here is kind of jammed. The hoses are jammed together there, so I'm gonna have to see about getting that one off. But I'm just gonna be very careful and work on getting the bolts off. So I just have a little 12 millimeter here that we are going to take everything off, and then I will show you it when it's off. All right, so as you can see, I got the old mechanical fuel pump off right here. Here it is, you know, pretty simple. Is you got a gaskets here, bolts, goes onto the hoses, and then I have the new one set up right here. It's just same thing, plug and play. I checked right here, all the hoses, they are the same. All the nozzles and everything is the same. A brand new set of gaskets. Again, everything is from O'Reilly's. No, I'm not sponsored by them, but I hope maybe I will be one day. And let's go ahead and put this on, and then we'll see what it does. All right, guys, I just got the new fuel pump on. Oh, man, my back's killing me from leaning over. It's a little tight getting it in there, so just kind of got to mess with it, finagle with it. But here it is. It's in there. It looks nice. The hoses are back on. This hose I need to get needle nose and pull that back up for that clamp, but it's in there. Gaskets are on there. Now it would probably be easier if you remove this, but I was just lazy and didn't want to remove that pipe to the radiator. But there it is. Let's get a battery in and see how she fires up. So then spark plugs, and so these cable, they're not actually coil packs. I don't know. They're just like the lines for the spark plugs. This is actually the coil pack and everything. There's a line that goes to the distributor, and then there are 4 other lines that come out of the distributor that go to each spark plug. Now, since it was sitting so long, they were just stuck on there, and I broke 3 out of 4 of them. But O'Reilly's hooking it up again. Gonna go get some new lines for those. I'm gonna change the spark plugs. Now, it's not a normal spark plug tool. These are actually wider. It's a 13/16 deep socket. So we are gonna get those out. Again, be gentle when you're doing spark plugs. Hand tighten them. So hand tighten them and then turn them 90 degrees. It's pretty much universal for spark plugs. Be very careful. You know, they break easily. You don't want any of the white top on part. You don't want that cracking and getting anywhere. Fun fact is, if you break a spark plug and the white parts, if you throw it at a windshield or any glass, like on a car's, it will break. So go test that out on your parents' car. Just kidding. All right, so as you guys can see, I have the new spark plugs in there. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then these things the lines pretty much just go right over it. You can see there's nothing in there. In this one though, there's actually the whole casing, and it just sits over the spark plug. So I need to go pick those up before I get this running. All right, so I just picked up the new spark plug wires from O'Reilly's, and these are them. I didn't really show you guys how to do them, just because they're easy. You plug this in here and the long end down there. You will hear it click in there, so you know that's in place. And you really actually don't really have to worry about labeling these, because the sides just go to, like, it only fits to one of them. But maybe label, like, on the distributor which one the end plugs into, maybe, if you ever need to change it. That's the only thing. But let's go ahead and get the battery in here, and then put the carburetor, not the carburetor, but the air intake for the carburetor back on, and then see if she starts. Go for it. All right, let's see if she starts. She's running. Give it some throttle. All right, we're gonna fire her up again. See what happens. Ha ha!
Yeah.
She's running.
Yeah.
Let's kill it. Ha ha!